Bonjour et bienvenue chez No French. Hi, and welcome to No French. Do you like grammar? Probably not. Do you find it difficult and boring? I get it. But there is a way to learn it easily, and that's what I'm going to introduce in this video. Learning something out of context makes it hard to know when to use it. This is why it's better to observe the use of grammar rules in an actual situation instead of on a chart, for example. This is what we call situational grammar. Plus, it is often unnecessary to name the structure unless it has an equivalent in English that could help you. This is the case for passé composé, for instance, which is similar to English present perfect and useful, but only for those who actually remember how present perfect works. Furthermore, French conjugation is much more complex and has variations that don't exist in English. Now, I'm going to show you an exercise that will help you not only learn, but actually understand the passé composé. We'll be using a comparison of two very simple and similar texts, containing easy vocabulary so that we can focus on conjugation. The first step is observation. Let's read sentence once together and then fill in the chart. Don't worry, it's not a conjugation chart. Texte 1, hier, ma mère a appelé. Texte 2, tous les jours, ma mère appelle. The following chart is to answer questions in order to compare the sentences. In the first column, we are asked to indicate whether the tense is past, present, or future, which should be easy because of the time markers I've inserted, like hier and tous les jours. The second column is for putting in the verb or verbs. I purposely used only one verb group per sentence to make it obvious. In the third column, we need to pay attention to pronunciation. This shouldn't be too difficult because all the verbs are from the first group with ER ending. And the last but not least column is for determining the situation. Are we talking about something that happened once or a reoccurring action? If you'd like to give it a try right now, press pause before I show the answers. Then grab a piece of paper. You could also download the free PDF in the description and do the full exercise later. Let's go over the answers together. In columns 1 and 4, we see that the first sentence is in the past, indicated by the word hier, which means yesterday. On the other hand, the second is in present tense, since the expression tous les jours tells us that we're talking about something taking place every day. Now in column 2, we can observe the difference in structure. Sentence 1 contains two verbs, avoir and appeler, to have and to call, whereas the second has only one of them. This shows us that the passé composé, as its name indicates, is composed of two verbs. The first is the verb avoir, and the second is appeler. Now let's find out how the spelling and pronunciation vary by observing the patterns in all sentences of text 1. Hier, ma mère a appelé. Elle m'a demandé de l'aide. Nous lui avons acheté un nouveau téléphone. C'est mon fils de 10 ans qui lui a expliqué les différentes applications. Mais elle a commencé les jeux en ligne toute seule. Est-ce que vous avez déjà donné des conseils à vos parents sur la technologie? Est-ce qu'ils ont aimé les appareils modernes? As you can see, in blue, all sentences in this text use passé composé with two verbs. The first is avoir. Can you tell why sentence 1 and 2 use a, while other sentences use a different version, like avons in sentence 3, avez in sentence 6, and on in sentence 7? What does this tell you about how the verb avoir is used? Yes, that's right. The verb avoir is conjugated according to the person. Elle, nous, vous, and ils. This is called the auxiliary verb. Now, what about the second verb? Can you spot out the pattern in red? Notice how they all end the same way with E acute. Recognizing this letter is extremely important because it changes the pronunciation. This is what we call the past participle. So now that you have a basic understanding of how to use the passé composé, you can apply the structure to almost any ER verb. Let's give it a try. Can you change the following sentence from present tense to past tense? Je joue au foot avec mon ami tous les dimanches, which means I play football with my friend every Sunday. So what if we want to say, yesterday I played football with my friend? What would we change? Remember, we insert the auxiliary verb avoir and conjugate it with je. Then we use the past participle of the main verb by taking off the er and replacing it by e acute. And there you have it. Hier, j'ai joué au foot avec mon ami. Now, wasn't that easy? You should be able to make sentences with passé composé now. Again, feel free to download the PDF and practice with the online exercises that are provided. C'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Merci de votre écoute et à bientôt sur No French. Au revoir.